What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. This is going to be a quick one because we don't have the details yet, but I want to go over this tweet the Japanese Twitter account put up, which does tell us about the next live stream, which will be taking place on the 28th, so this will be Monday. Monday morning this will come out, which makes me think that the banner, for these three silhouettes they're hiding will most likely be on Tuesday. So either Tuesday or Wednesday, we should expect the next banner. But I guess the big thing to kind of talk about is, what are these silhouettes? What should we expect? So first thing to point out, they are surrounded by water. These are obviously going to be summer units, swimsuit most likely. So that is definitely something to look forward to, at the very least. Now, we can talk about who these characters are going to end up being. So, first things first, left one is the most obvious one of the three. That's EYDIS. So, we are getting which is very funny because we literally just got that, abyss, corrupted, whatever you want to call it, EYDIS, Actually, I guess it was over. It's been over 3 banners. I guess it's not, super close. So, we're getting a new EYDIS. This is obviously Alice, you can tell by the tied hair right here, so definitely getting an Alice here. And then for this one, initially, because of the short hair, I was like, are we really getting another Summer Liz? There's no way. But no. And then I saw some people say Selka, but Selka, just to point out the obvious, does not have a chest that big. She's too young for that. And then someone, I don't remember if it was in this post or someone posted somewhere, but this is going to be Sugu. So it's not going to be a Lifa, it's going to be a Sugu, which is funny because we literally just got a Lifa. It's the same character, but it's a different variant, because unlike all these other characters, Kirito, Asuna, Liz, all of them, actually Liz isn't a good example because Liz looks different in the real world as well. A lot of their in-game avatars are very similar to their real-life avatars. Kirito looks exactly the same in SAO, or, Underworld and all that stuff, besides his clothes, that he does in the real world. Asuna, the only difference for her is in Alfheim, she has blue hair. That's the difference with, but in all the other games, SAO and Alicization, she has her normal colored hair that she has in the real world. So, I guess they want to give us another Sugu just for, because there are fans of, short-haired Sugu over the long-haired Lifa. And I do think it's good to have, variety like that. I would definitely love a real-world Liz at some point. That'd be kind of cool to have her brown. I think she has, brown hair in the real world, if I'm remembering correctly. And then, of course, she has pink hair when she's actually in her in-game avatar. So, I'd definitely be happy to get more of this. But here's the other thing we kind of have to talk about. There's 3 characters here. Up until this point, we are over a year and a half into the game. We have never seen a 3-character banner. We have never seen 3 characters come at the exact same time. So this is telling me one of 2 things. Either A, EYDIS and Alice are going to come together, and then maybe the Sugu will be by herself a week later. Or B, this is going to be 3 characters, but they're probably not all going to be the same color. Because it really wouldn't make a ton of... Unless, Sugu's a healer, and then you have your charge and your break unit, it really wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for them all to be one color. And since we've only gotten 1 wind unit as part of this rotation, that would tell us that all 3 of these would be wind units. But I think what's probably going to happen is either Sugu's going to be a wind unit by herself, or EYDIS and Alice are going to be wind units, because I think EYDIS and Alice will probably have each other as active link partners, so those 2 would make sense to make them the same color. And then Sugu, you can just make her work with, any other color that needs it. So they could definitely do, so they either do wind for Sugu, or they do wind for EYDIS and Alice, and then the opposing side, so if they do wind for Sugu, then Alice and EYDIS, maybe they'll both be light. Alice and EYDIS don't really need light units because they have a lot of light variants, so I don't think light will be the next color. I mean, it very well could be, but you never know. Or vice versa, Alice and Aegis will be the wind units, and then I could see Sugu being a light unit would actually be really good because we don't have. I think we only have one. We have 2 Leafas that are light units. We have that newer one that kind of came out after the 1-year anniversary. That's like her regular ALO costume, and then we do have one of the Terraria Leafas that's a light unit as well. So there aren't a ton of Sugu/Leafas, but there is some. But we'll just have to kind of see what they have to do, because I'm not expecting Dark. We just had Dark. We just had Water. We just had Non-Elemental before that. Fired was during the 1.5. What am I really for? I guess Earth. Earth we haven't seen in a little bit. Well, I guess Iskon, the Iskon we got, who's now in the general pool, so it's been long enough at least. So I'm guessing either Earth or Light for, you know, some of these units. Unless they really do just defy our expectations and all 3 of them end up being Wind. War of Underworld will already be over, so there won't be any use for them there. But maybe we'll get like a ranking event that'll come with them, and we'll just have to wait and see. Now, last thing I want to talk about here. If we do end up getting our first triple character banner, what is that going to look like? Because it's already hard enough sometimes to get on a 2-character banner to get the units, because on step 5 and 7, it's always just 50% chance. You know, if there's 2 characters, it's 25% chance for each unit. So if you get in that 50% that's the new units, it's still a 50-50 shot of who you're going to get. If there's 3, it's probably going to be like, so on step 5, it's probably going to be like either 15 or 20% per unit. So if it's 15... You know, it's not going to be 15 because that's less than 50%. So they'll probably go with 20% for each one. So that would, you know, 20, 40, 60. So you'd have a 60% chance to get one of the 3 units. But the odds of you getting the one you want, unless you wait for their specific rate up banner, is going to be very hard. Which, in my case, because they're all going to be unique kind of like summer outfits. Except for, I actually don't know. These, Aegis is obviously going to be a unique outfit because I don't believe... Memory Defrag has done much Aegis yet. I don't know if they've given her a summer outfit yet. Alice and Sugu, probably their outfits are probably being grabbed from Memory Defrag or Integral Factor, would be my guess. But we'll have to wait and see for that. But yeah, I'm expecting the general banner to, you know, for step 5 and 7, probably 20% chance to get one of each of these. But it'll be random as to who you get. My top priority is probably going to be... hard to say, because I really, like I said, I want all 3 of them, and I really kind of regret summoning for Nergius now, because now I got to worry about 3 of these units. But luckily, I'll probably have, you know, close to a month to kind of summon here, so as long as I'm not caring about other colors and just want these. Plus, they'll most likely be put in the general pool unless they end up being limited units, which really wouldn't make too much sense, because they're just normal seasonals. But yeah, I guess Alice would probably be my top priority. I guess it really depends what color they are too, because if they are all wind, I feel like getting a Sugu would probably be more beneficial, because she's probably going to link with Kirito, so I could use her with the final battle Kirito. But having an Alice, I think Aegis is probably the least important to me, because we just got a wind Aegis like after the 1-year anniversary. She came, you know, near when the Queenella came around. So, I think Alice would be better, because the only other Wind Alice is the one where she's in her, like, bedtime clothes, and that Alice has aged horribly. So, I think these 2 would definitely be my top priority. But I'll have to see what they are, what they do, all that good stuff. But let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know if you're going to summon for these. You know, we've got most likely swimsuits, obviously. Swimsuit Aegis, swimsuit Alice, and swimsuit Sugu coming to the game. Probably on probably the 30th. Is going to be my guess, because that'll make it exactly a week from when Nergius dropped. So we'll just, so yeah, it's going to be either the 29th or the 30th. The 29th is a Tuesday and the 30th is Wednesday, so it's going to be one or the other, because they could very well just drop it the following night after the stream. But you know, when the stream happens, I'll obviously cover everything that's shown, including the new units, and we'll go on from there. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.